Welcome back to the green room, y'all. The space where we slow down, we breathe, and we talk about the things that shape who we are. Of course, I'm Chris, and today we're going to dive into something that I believe it hits many generations. I mean, honestly, everyone's living in the social media era, and that topic is jealousy. This episode is for you, whether you're spiritually religious, unsure, because jealousy affects every human being. And here's the message at the heart of today's episode: what's meant for you, it's already yours. There's no need to fight for someone else's story. You, you got your own. So, we're going to start today with why jealousy hits our generation so hard. Now, millennials and Gen Zs, we're living in our most comparison heavy era ever created. We don't just see people's wins, we see people when they're at the highest reel in their life. We see the job offers, the vacations, the relationships, the glow ups, the houses, the soft life, the entrepreneurship wins, the college graduations, all in 4K with captions that hide half of the struggle. And because we're seeing all this 24/7, jealousy just tends to creep in quietly. It doesn't tap you on the shoulder, it whispers. And those whispers start with, why not you? When is it your turn? Are you falling behind? But here's the truth here: jealousy isn't really about them, it's about the fear that you won't get where you're supposed to go. I want you to let that sink in for a second. Now, whether you believe in God or not, purpose is universal. And here's where I want to speak to everyone. For those who believe in God, you know the phrase, what God has for me is for me. That means nobody can steal your blessing. Nobody can block your destiny. Your timeline is your timeline for a reason. For those who don't believe or aren't sure, you can still understand this truth, but maybe from a different angle. Think of life like a lane. Your lane is designed for your skills, your experiences, your growth, your personality. If someone else succeeds, it doesn't take anything away from you because you're not running their race. Your story is unfolding in a way that matches your path, not someone else's algorithm. Whether you call it purpose, alignment, timing, energy, faith, the reality is the same. There's something uniquely yours in this world, and jealousy that blinds you from it. Now, of course, I believe God has a purpose for all of us, and we need to talk about the mental and spiritual cost of jealousy. Jealousy drains everything from your peace, your confidence, your creativity, your ability to be present, your sense of gratitude. It's like a background app that never stops running. It steals battery from your soul. Jealousy distracts you from becoming the best version of yourself. Overall, you're going to see jealousy. It blocks clarity, it blocks focus, it blocks joy. But here's the wild part about all of this: we often get jealous of things we don't even want, or things we're not ready for yet, or things that will overwhelm us if we had them right now. Jealousy creates fake urgency, and purpose creates patience. Now, the big headline in all of this is what's meant for you. You cannot miss it. Whether we talk about your spiritually or philosophically, the principle remains true. One, if it's meant for you, it doesn't need competition. You won't have to fight someone to receive what's aligned for your life. Two, the timing, it does matter. You can't rush your growth. A seed is not jealous for a tree. It just hasn't finished its process yet. Number three, You cannot compare your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 12. You don't know what they went to or went through, and they don't know what you're being prepared for. It's time we get to this realization that someone and what they're doing, it doesn't necessarily or have anything to do with what you're doing. But number 4, the world is not zero sum. And what I mean by that is someone else's win is not your loss. Believers, we always hear this: God doesn't run out of blessings. And in life, you might hear something like, life isn't a competition unless you make it once. Either way, let's understand that your lane exists, your timing exists, your opportunities exist, and they're not going to disappear just because of someone else. And especially if that someone else finish that task that you're aiming for before you do. That's their lane. Now, the biggest question of them all: how do we remove jealousy from our lives? And these are practices that I think will work. 1, practice celebrating others genuinely. Your spirit becomes lighter, your heart becomes stronger, and your mind becomes freer. 2, redirect your focus inward. Jealousy is outward facing, growth is inward facing. 3, limit comparison triggers. If certain accounts, friends, or environments fuel jealousy, create that distance. Protect your peace. Number 4, remind yourself daily what's meant for you will come. This is universal. Faith-based or not, purpose-based or not, you don't need someone else's blessing. You need yours. But here's the truth, y'all. Jealousy is a sign that you've momentarily forgotten your value. It's a sign that you've disconnected from your purpose. It's a sign that you're trying to live someone else's life instead of embracing your own. But I need y'all all to hear this. You are not behind. You are not overlooked. You are not less than. You are not forgotten. But what you are becoming. And becoming takes time. Whether you believe in God, the universe, purpose, energy, or just personal growth, the reality is the same. What's meant for you cannot be taken from you. And what isn't meant for you, it sure can't bless you. Stay in your lane, protect your peace, and trust that your story is unfolding right on time. Of course, thank you all for stepping into the green room. And as I always say, if this episode hits you, hit that share button. Send this to someone who needs that reminder. Until next time, stay grounded, stay growing, stay authentic. Peace.